getting the race started up here.
Good afternoon, everyone, and or good evening, depending on where you're at. We are getting ready for round 2 of the 2-year-old Eliminators, and one has gone off, which was won by Mr. Sweet Stables. Congratulations to him and the other advancers. We've got Gary in here and Tony. They're going to help me out when I go silent. Before we get started, Gary, how many you got in today in the limbs?
8 in today.
What? 10?
8.
8?
Yeah.
And
8.
how many of them do you feel good about?
Feel good about 4. I would like to see Perfect Toys doing well. The 2 out of Perfect Toy doing well. They done well in the first round, so it'd be good
Tony,
to see them.
How many you got in today?
I got 9, and one already qualified.
Through, huh?
One
nice.
came in second in the first race.
That was okay. You were in the first race. Okay. There was a mad rush in that race at the end there. I wasn't sure who else got in. All right. So we have a race that just went off. I didn't really watch it. So it's a claimer, and I think we got another like a 3-horse claimer. But we have about 9 minutes for the next race. What's been going on in you guys' world? Someone's here saying Tony's red hot, on fire.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I have a good start. I can't complain.
Can't complain. Yeah.
But you passed me again, Lee.
What?
I was ahead of you, and then you jumped into second place.
Momentary. My guys are getting tired. So, yeah.
Look at the
3-year-old round yesterday as I did the first time, but I still got 7 through. But I didn't even know. I thought I was in about 5th. Are you just talking about number of wins, or
you're in second place in the standings?
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Behind your buddy Candy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna run away with the wins unless Pancho or Eddie.
Nah, Pancho will wake up.
Yeah.
Pancho had 500 horses to train, so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Believe it or not, I've hardly trained any of mine yet.
See?
You what?
I've hardly trained any of my horses from the age change.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I've done the 2-year-old. I've done the yearlings to the 2-year-olds, a couple of the 4-year-olds, and that's it. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah. Now, was the business kind to you today? Did you pick up a lot of carcasses, or?
Oh yeah, flat out. Freddy's is always busy because it's the weekend, and the farmers don't want them laying over in the farmyard over the weekend. You know.
Yeah. Tony, you busy today? Enjoying your retired life like me?
Yeah. We laugh at these guys, right? They're working their life off. We paid our dues already, you know?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Or else
you swindle enough money not to work, you know.
All right, let's we got a little time. We won't necessarily have a whole lot between races because I'm not the greatest at this.
7 minutes to the first one
here.
You do a good job.
At least we'll get the first one. I get too many things open and I click on the wrong thing. Let's see if this is the right guy here.
Yeah, I like this horse here of mine.
Okay, we've got the first heat up for look, and we've got Paul has lane 1. Jason has lane 2. Winning Ways, I don't know his first name, has race 3. Gary, race 4. Chrisman, Creekside. Tony, race 7. All right, so I'm gonna whip through the past performance to see what they did in their last race. Then you guys can talk about your horses. So race 1, this guy came in 4th, so he made it through. Jason got 4th. Looked like he had an early lead and got caught. I noticed Jason does like to use speed a lot. Winning Ways, runner-up. Looks like he was closing, didn't quite get there. Quality Bug won his opening from the 8 post. Very nice.
Very impressive, that horse in his first race, combusting through the pack and pulled away from the field. So
Yeah.
But then that quality is gold is one of the top sires for breeding and all. Even this season, it's up in the second place already. Last season, I think it finished 4th or 5th in the top sires. It's doing quite well, that horse as a breeder.
Yeah.
That's that doodlebug I bought in the last auction off Carton Lodge. Remember? It was,
Yep.
Bought it and retired it.
Chrisman has Mischievous, who sort of stayed in 4th all the way around the track. I don't know if he's blocked or just he was 4th at the fractions all the time, jockeying about. Into the Morning Creekside, out of Into Mischief, came closing up to get 4th.
Hard to rule out that man at the minute.
And we've got Tony's horse, who also got in from the 8 post with the late run.
Yeah, he's
like this guy,
closer.
Tony?
He's a dead closer. He needs a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to get through without a lot of commotion, not get blocked, not be 3-4 wide.
Save ground and make his move.
Yeah. Nice. We've got the last horse, Sweet Guinevere, who also, so we only had your horse coming out from the win, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody else got in on the top 4, but yours is the only winner, although Winning Ways almost got there. All right, well.
It'll be interesting.
He had a high race rating in that 117.98. It'll be tough if he does that again. Gary's horse.
Gary's horse had the 117.98. Yeah, that's pretty good. 134.11. That's real good.
It closed real quick and pulled away.
It was a good race with the race rating 114.
Yeah. They got horses, real good parents, like your real good bloodlines on it.
Now you think in this position he's gonna like tear out and be right on the lead, or is he better closing? Or
well, he closed well. He dropped back last time and closed like a train, so he didn't pull away from the field. So let's hope he does something similar this time. He was drawn wide the last time as well. He was 8, drawn in the 8 box, fell in behind and closed down the stretch.
Okay. Well, we shall see shortly. Gary says, "Let me in, let me in."
He's hoping for a speed duel, you know. 3 people go for the lead. It'll be good.
Yeah. For the old closers. All right, let me see if I can.
Is yours a closer, Tony?
Yeah, it's a closer. Most of my horses are closers.
Close the door and get out.
Yeah, Tony likes some closers, man.
I like a closer myself now, to be honest. I like to see them coming from the back.
If this was a 1.8 mile, I'd be more confident with the horse.
I'm going to see about removing our ugly mugs to get more on the screen.
There you go.
Why, we're scaring the people?
We're scaring them. They refuse to tune in. They're not as young as you, Tony.
Well, I'm probably the oldest. I'm the oldest of the bunch here.
There's a horse in there called State of Mind. I had a horse called State of Mind. I'm not sure whether it's still alive or must be the NY
State of Mind before the state breed, or
no? Well, that's what I was going to say. It's the NY thing after.
Yeah. Well, less than a minute. You get nervous for these things, guys? Or
we don't have to worry about Pancho in this race.
That's right.
No more.
I always like to see the 2-year-olds running because it sort of gives you an idea what you have for the season ahead. Like, you know what I mean? If you get a few good runs out of them, it's nice to see them doing well at the start.
You don't have Eddie in here either.
No.
He was winning the other day in one of the series. I thought it was this one, but
Anfield's not there either, so who's going to go for the lead?
Yeah, nothing like the lead. Jason likes to be on the lead or close to it, I think. But he is also on the inside. But
have you many in tonight, Lee?
No, I didn't start doing my 2-year-olds. I was so busy getting my 3-year-olds ready. I really didn't even look at the 2-year-olds that much. All right, let's see if I can.
Here goes. Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Let's see if I can get it up here quick enough to see part of the race anyway.
That just sounded wrong what you said there. Like,
yeah, could take that a couple ways, I guess. Okay, we're out.
Oh, I'm pushing forward.
And we've got Chrisman.
Yeah.
Probably going to make the lead. He keeps edging up a little bit. Needs to get up about 0.08 more, I think, but he's definitely going to get there. Jason getting a nice trip on the rail. Gary, your horse you don't mind too wide. He can close, right? Let's see. Paul's getting a nice trip. And Tony's right where he wants to be.
Flip the camera there quickly.
And then in Creekside, who has been red hot in one of the series. I don't know if he did so well in this one, but he's out there. And then you got Sweet and Winning Ways. We're going to go up here and look from a different view at the leader and see if we can fan back and see who's coming. And right now, Chrisman's horse is coming off the turn up by 0.46. No one's really cutting into it. He's kind of pulling away, actually.
There's yours starting to remove, Tony.
Yeah, but there's people behind him moving too.
Yeah, so Gary's making his move. He is gaining pretty good now.
Come on.
And here comes Tony.
Just make the top 4.
Yeah, you're gonna make I think Gary's gonna get up on this one.
Punching on the lane.
And Tony might sneak second in. Be close for
Tony.
Close for 4th.
Yeah.
Too.
You're in your 3rd, Tony. Well done.
That's
so we
good.
got what we get here. Gary, Chrisman, Tony, and Sweet all got through. Congrats, guys. Looks they're calling the same time on the 3rd and 4th, but I don't know if the
look at the results. It'll tell you as a
my screen hasn't swapped over yet to the race results. Well, might
surprise Christmas horse quit.
It was Sweet did hold on to 4th. Okay, let's get aboard the next race. See if we can
what's us?
Get a look at it here.
Say hello.
What'd you say?
Are you going to say hello to Holly?
Who? Sorry. Hey, I can only do one thing. So whatever's going on outside of me trying to get this screen to come up.
He's bringing a good luck charm with him, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we got next.
See that one?
Yeah.
Okay, now we got Eddie and the rail. That's never a good thing.
Oh, Berkey's in here.
Berkey's in here. Foggy's in here.
Kirtland,
stretch or what's going on? Why is there no 7?
This is a lot of good stables in here.
I think there was one illegal entry.
I think they pulled a horse out of this, maybe.
There's a few. There's only 7 runners, is there? 7s.
But usually you still see the
there was one that entered. He didn't run in the first week or something.
Okay.
I think Berkey caught him.
Oh, yeah. Berkey's pretty good at that. Okay, so we got Eddie. He is. He's like does a good job looking him over and everything. Eddie's on a rail. He coming off a win before. Extreme Studs also coming off a win from the 6th post.
Homebred, is it?
Blue Ticket. I think that Blue Ticket's had a couple nice ones in the winner's circle. And then we got Sweet coming off. Wow, this is the unlucky or unlucky draw, I guess. There's a 3rd place horse, but who knows in eliminators, right? And another 3rd place. Chrisman, 2nd place. For a minute there, it looked like all top 2 finishers.
Yeah.
So let's go back and get we got about a minute here.
Yeah, Carlton Lodge is having a great season.
Who's that?
Carlton Lodge, Gary, out of the steering.
Yeah, he's got some nice horses in the top to bottom, really. I mean,
that'll be an interesting race tomorrow night. That class at Group 1.
Yeah, I got my guy in it.
Yeah,
see if
and
he-
he's got his Gaz has got his on it,
He is in it too. Yeah.
and I've got El Gran made on it. That's a decent horse. Like it finished
Yeah,
third.
there's some really good ones in there.
Yeah. Good luck here, guys. I'll go
Yeah,
for Eddie here.
The runners.
I'll go for Eddie.
And we have Foggy going out to lead. Foggy likes to be on the lead as well. Who is that? Berkey in second?
Yeah, Berge in second.
And Eddie. Boy, Eddie's getting a perfect trip. Probably the way he scripted it.
Yeah.
Two's kind of 2 and 6 from Extreme and Carlton look to be,
Dropped away.
I don't want to say in bad shape, but I think they'd probably rather be than where they are now. Chrisman moving up.
It kind of gapped.
He's going to have to go 4 wide, and he's not wasting any time doing it, don't look like.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to the up front. Foggy cutting the fractions pretty fast, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll stand back a little bit here and see who's going to catch up. I like the way Berkey's running, and man, Chrisman's going 4
He's
wide
still
and
gaining,
getting in.
yeah.
Eddie's still to be heard from, and any other closer that might be ready to challenge. Berkey's fanning out.
You just expect Eddie to go now, yeah.
Here comes Extreme. Wow, it's
There's Chrisman coming flying down the outside after a away trip.
Yeah, you know what? Foggy's done a good job with this horse. If he can hold on. Chrisman, Eddie, Eddie. Oh, the fourth is going to be close. 3 horses across. Maybe Foggy, maybe.
That could be a dead heat for fourth.
Yeah, there's 2 shown. Let me flip over to the results from the racing form here. If I can figure out. Wow, that was close.
That was a good race. Strong run there, horse.
Siebenach is the 4th place horse over Divine Echo. Chrisman's horse 134.39 for the win from the 8 hole. Impressive.
He was wide all the way.
Yeah, he went 4 wide early. He wasn't going to wait.
That horse must be a 3-star.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
Awesome.
let's see if I can share up the next one. Couple exciting races there. Hope everyone's enjoying if you're watching it. And if you're not, well, you should be.
I'm just going to look and see
these handsome doubles we got on here. Okay. We see no Gary and no Tony, so we'll look through them here and see what 23 to do. I kind of remember that one from the other day.
Jordan Lodge got through in 4th place. It wasn't a dead heat 4th in that last heat.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a quick look at him here. Skidoo, a 2nd place finish. Looked like he was moving up. Might have got outclosed by someone else. Moonshine Barnett, a stall horse that Chrisman now owns. Got up for 4th and got through. Commanding View out of Aurelius Maximus. A very nice sire and enables a nice dam as well.
Finished
from
4th. On
finishing
field.
4th. Drinks Are On Me from Berkeley. Also got in finishing 4th. I like that horse Hennessy too, though. Smarty Jones and Numbered Account horse from Jake Dog. Got in and finishing 3rd.
That Smarty Jones used to carry a lot of pace.
Yeah. A bit of Memus. Gary. Oh, you are in this. I don't know why I didn't see you. Okay. Got in close from the 8 post. And Smart and Bitter, Sweet Stables, another Smarty Jones horse, got in from the 4. Mama's Boy with Tumbleweed. You don't see him in a lot of races, Tumbleweed. Got in with a 2nd place finish, so that's the field. Queue up.
Mama's Boy looks good.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Gary, who do you like besides yours?
The winner.
You're going to reserve your comment till the end of the race.
They sound like the guys at the racetrack. I picked that one.
Hey, Berkey.
Well,
Berkey,
to be honest,
are you here, Berkey? Berkey's commenting, so maybe he can come in, Berkey. For some reason, I thought he was working today, but I could be wrong. Okay, race.
I don't fancy Maine at all here now, to be honest.
What's that?
I don't really fancy Maine at all here, this horse.
No?
Looks kind of even the rest of the field, so.
Let's do what we did the other day and see how they leave the gate. A lot of people like to see who's jockeying for position.
I watch camera 6 all the time because the only thing is I watch it that much now, I more or less know how the horse is going to run because you can see them floating in and out.
Berkey and Chrisman trying to get to the rail.
Yeah.
Nice trip. Anfield, who typically gets the lead, but he might have done some adjustments here.
I can tell you here now, Maine's cooked already, sitting 4 wide. Like
he mentioned something in the chat room earlier that he pushing his horses too much, and now he's putting them to stalk. So
we actually have a lot of 2 and 3 and 4 wide here. Chrisman's got wide open, smooth sailing.
Maine's cooked. I can tell you that for nothing.
And Gary's got wide open on the outside. It's whether or not he's going to have the smooth sailing up front. 20 through the skidoo and commanding backwards. View. Jake Dogg's hanging out there at 3. Here comes Berkey. Good trip. A little bit of action from the 8. Mama's Boy coming up. Nice.
Onfield's going.
And we've got
here's Jake Dog. I think Onfield is holding on.
For that commanding view, looking good. Look at that. 8 horse closed. Oh, Sweet's going to grab 4th. Nice finish at the rail. Anfield and Tumbleweed and Jake Dog are shown both at 134.20. Smart and Bitter 134.31 for 4th. So it looks like Anfield, Jake Dog, Tumbleweed, and Sweet. Go back and see the results.
Jake Dog got 2nd, Tumbleweed got 3rd. I've just checked the results here.
Awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Now let's go take a look at the next scheduled combatants.
I think my next one's at 25 past.
We have a field of 8. Foggy Dan. If he runs like normal, he's probably going to be out looking for the lead. Tony has Leroy Bomb, and every time I see Leroy in a horse, I know that horse has been looked at and placed at the top of the list of horses in the stable.
You know why I named my horses Leroy?
Is that your dad?
No.
Is that your favorite horse?
I don't know if you know the folk singer Jim Croce, Leroy Brown.
Oh, yeah. He's the baddest man in the whole darn town.
So I like Leroy.
He's badder than old King Kong, you know. He's even
meaner. Leroy.
Oh, okay.
I would say Onfield likes this one called Liverpool God.
Liverpool God, yeah.
Because Onfield Road
is Liverpool if he likes him, don't he?
Yeah, well, you see, Onfield Road is where Liverpool Football Club play.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Onfield Road is where Liverpool Football Club plays.
Yep.
That's where their home stadium is. That's why he's a Liverpool fanatic.
Yeah.
So he is. So anytime you see anything with Liverpool in it, you can be rest assured he likes that horse.
I like this one because I love El Gran Senor.
Yeah, I like El Gran Senor.
Leroy Moorbomb, a homebred, got 2nd last time out. Closing.
I got that sire from Gary.
Gary? Okay.
Moorbomb.
Yeah.
Liverpool God out of Smarty Jones got up for 4th.
There's a lot of Smarty Jones floating about, isn't there?
Sweet. Stables has a 4th place finisher out of Medina, whatever you say it. What a little Smarty. So another Smarty Jones. Red Damask has made some noise in some of these. King Barnett with Chrisman, a homebred, coming off a win, a convincing win, if I recall, in 133.88 by 3 lengths.
Whoa. Yeah.
Hard not to like him here. Bittersweet from
No, Smarty Jones.
a lot of Smarty Jones. And Bittersweet coming off a win. Could be closing as well. Jake Dog. It's like I got to get over here and get the race going. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably going to be a little bit late here.
Tough field.
Got too busy looking instead of
You're
doing
going to get
what
the
I'm supposed to be doing. And they're off. And the leader is going to be Eddie and
Foggy on
Foggy.
the
And I'm pretty sure Foggy wouldn't mind if Eddie got down there in front of him, and neither one of them had to work super hard. But looks like Anfield and Tony might get a perfect trip here if he gets. So yeah, you might, as long as Foggy's horse got the speed to keep you up there. Sweet 3 wide. Let's fan back a little bit. And Christmas 3 wide, and Jake Dog moving up, and also Berkey moving
on the rail.
rail. They're coming over through the turn, and Foggy is bumped up against Eddie's horse. And
You're
those
looking
El
good
Grand
there,
horses, I'm telling you, those El Grand horses have heart, and they
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Tony looking good with Leroy Baum. Anfield got a bit of a tough trip out here, unless his horse has something. Fanning 3-4 wide is Jake Dog's top flight. Down on the rail, Sweet. Berkey on a move as well. In the back, Chrisman got a tough trip.
Jake Dog
Foggy's
starting to move here.
horse is going to try to hold on. God damn horses.
Tony, you're going as well.
Especially the El Grands that are gray. Oh my gosh, they're tough as can be. Nice close coming up from Jake Dog and Berkey. Tony's trying to hold on for second. He's going to. Foggy, nice horse, really. 133.94. Leroy Baum, a nice trip for second. Almost got up. Jake Dog from the 8 and Bittersweet from the 7. Some nice outside runs here.
Foggy must be on the painkillers when he named that, was he?
Okay, good looking horse. Some very good look. Tony's look great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Off to the next one. Ooh, let's see here. StreamYard. Share.
It's a demanding series, the Eliminator.
Yeah, some people say
yeah.
that the horse is never the same after that, but
He has a lot of
some
hard
people
races.
don't.
You need to put him on the farm.
Yep, it needs to be a strongly built horse to win it, I think. It needs to be a very strong built horse to win.
We have 8 horses going in this race. Jake Dog, Renegade run on the rail. Tony's got the outside. Foggy in the middle. Berkey, Extreme. Just going, I kind of go over the people that have come on the show a lot first. So sorry, I'm not trying to slight anybody. Let's go through them real quick. Well, I know I'm kind of going out of order and naming certain people. Might sound like a little bit of favoritism, but those are the people I know for sure that are probably listening. And if anyone else is, I'm sorry that I slighted you. Renegade Run out of that Red Damask and Empire Maker close for impressive third. 7th to 3rd in the final stretch there. She's got gears, Extreme Studs. He's always got horses on or near the lead at the finish. Barbaro, Barbaro. I like that horse too. Coming off a 3rd place finish. Beat It. Star of the Desert out of Beat the Clock If the Pegasus, a homebred. Coming off a 2nd place finish. Velvet Sky from Creekside out of Gulch and Global Trot. Global Trot's putting out some pretty good horses. This one led and then got passed at the wire, but the winner ran 134.17. Willing and Able, Joel Rosario, Christmas horse on a 4-go and Able, up for 2nd last time. We'll get to you, Tony. Doc Holliday did not win at the Otay. Funny, stupid joke. Okay. Oh, Lope de Vega. I like this horse too. Tony coming in off a 3rd. He looked like he might have pushed the pace and held on to get in the final. I'm not sure since he's second by neck. I assume he was pushing the pace with the one.
I don't think he has a good shot today.
No. Okay. Is that because he's out there, or just
he's one of my lesser of the bunch. You know, I'll be surprised if he qualifies.
Gotcha.
But you never know.
Okay, never know. I had one yesterday that one got a tough trip and won the 3-year-old initial, and he got out front yesterday. I thought there was no catching him. Man, he got caught. He got second, but he still got caught. All right, here we go. Let's see who wants the lead. Right now, we have 3 across with maybe Foggy's horse wanting to lead a little bit more.
Berkey getting to the rip.
Berkey's horse dropped in nice. And actually, the 5 horse going to get in front of Berkey, I believe.
Yeah.
Get a nice trip. Because I believe Jake Dog's horse is probably going to move forward most of the race. No jinx on Foggy, but I'm thinking his horse might tire unless he's got a lot in the engine, class-wise.
Yeah, he's dropped weight on the
5
band.
horse from Creekside looks like he's ready to chomp, as is Willing and Able. And Tony's horse is kicking up a little bit as well.
Good. He's moving.
And we will take this view for the finish, watching the top 3 or 4. This is going to be a tussle to get in the top 4. I kind of like Creekside right now, but it's hard to say because Tony is really starting to move here.
It's a good sign.
Creek wanted some room. Foggy's horse hanging on better than I thought because he got a really tough trip. Here comes Chrisman.
There's Leroy going wet.
It's going to be Renegade Run, Jake Dog, and Velvet Sky Creekside.
Oh, you
and
might get
Tony,
up.
yep. Is Tony going to get up? Doesn't.
Yeah.
That is his horse.
That was a nice win.
This goes to
Tony.
show you. I didn't think much of him, and then he won.
Lope de Vega, man. Heart.
These ones always surprise you.
Yep. Nice run, Tony. Nice run by Creekside. And Chrisman, we kind of forgot about him.
He must have liked
He got
the
up
carrots this morning. I don't know.
Yeah, he did. And Jake Dog. Well, once you came on the podcast, your horse immediately get better.
I guess he felt insulted. I said I didn't think much of him,
Yeah, you're going to have to keep saying that.
2 seconds.
Say it every race. That's what Berkey did last year. That's all we kept hearing. You know what? This one didn't work that well. And then boom. He wasn't lying because the works were very common, a lot of them, but that's why you race them.
Yeah, workouts are
Okay.
deceiving. People rely on them too much sometimes.
Yeah, I was like that when I started. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to run this one, or the other way around. Oh, this guy, nobody's going to beat this horse.
I must have killed like 50 horses incorrectly.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go in order this time.
Oh.
Creekside on the rail. Sweet 2 horse. Mac the Knife, the 3 horse from Anfield. Junkyard Dog from Jake Dog. Eat a Biscuit from Star of the Desert. Dose of Reality. Tate Eddie. Perfect Gal, one that Gary going for hard today. And those of us that kind of grew up a couple seasons ago with Perfect Toy or followed it. It's a kick butt sprinter. And good to see him putting some out. Okay, so what I got? 2 minutes? Minute and a half, maybe? Chorus line from Creekside coming off a win. Close for the win with Manowar Global Trot. Connected Image from Sweet out of Connect, an Image of Reality. Another close for second. Mac the Knife from Anfield. Little Zenyatta and Little Mike Blood. I remember this race. Horse was very impressive.
Little Mike's good. Little Mike.
Junkyard Dog from Jake Dog. Wired a field from the 8 post. Got to respect that. Aurelius Maximus.
Yeah.
Eat a Biscuit from Seabiscuit, the recently retired dam that was part of the all-night party, midnight party, biscuit retirement. Seabiscuit that Spacey was trading breeds with everybody. So nice to see one of those doing well. Dose of Reality coming off a win. Eddie's horse from the rail last time. Perfect Gal looked like was in the pack. Closed up for second. Not sure if he was getting any trouble along the way. Country Music. Chrisman, Manowar Yanks Music. Got up for third. Looks like he ran a pretty even race and closed for third. So tell us a little bit about this Perfect Gal, Gary. What do we expect to see? That's a fast heat last time.
Yeah, well, just hoping, you know what I mean? Because not a lot of toys are massive and horse rating around, but they've all decent confirms because toy was a 5EX, what was it, 110.75. It hasn't produced a lot of very high horse ratings in the breeding.
Have you tried Perfect Toy with another like super sprinter? See if you can get a 4 furlong killer.
I have one there. So I have its opening time is like 21.61 or something, the first 2 furlongs.
Okay.
But hasn't hit the track yet. But it'll get there. I just hope for a good run from this horse, you know, to show that it's breeding well. I think all Perfect Toys horses that have run so far have all placed, or won.
Awesome. The dog is going for the lead.
He's going to try and wear the field again like he done last time.
Our dog. You got to love that name too, man. That's like Leroy Brown. This horse is the junkyard.
He was a wrestler. Junkyard Dog was a wrestler in the WWE.
Yep. Okay, he's out. Chorus line getting a nice little trip. Sweet's horse getting a decent trip on the rail. Eddie's already 3 wide. And further back, we've got Berkey kissing the rail. He gets him down there. And who else? With Gary's out there with them. Moving forward, though. Looks like Chrisman hanging a little wide. So we got a couple 3 wide. See if the trip takes the toll or if they have something left. Gary's horse really moving nicely. Probably the only one gaining, maybe Sweet's horse.
He's running into the back. He's running into the back of Creekside or Onfields.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. He's got room.
He's got a lane now.
He's got room. And they're coming to the stretch, and the dog is going to get caught. I think Gary might pull this one off, Gary.
Yeah, he's got the
one perfect.
I think you're going to get him.
Get up there.
Gonna be close. Gary, he got him. Gary, actually, Eddie got for second. That's a nice run for you to close like that. Eddie's horse was 2-3 wide the whole race. Perfect Gal. God, I love it. I love that horse.
Nice to see it closing like that out of a pure sprinter. Delightful was the stare. The mare was the stare.
Oh, you mixed the sprinter with the stare, huh?
Yeah.
Let me write that in my notes.
And he gets the mileage.
That was nice, man.
At one point in time, Perfect Gal just could not be touched at 4 furlongs. And Pat would stretch him out to 5, and the horse would look great, but kind of...
The amount of talking I had to do to get that man to race that horse over 5 furlongs was unbelievable.
I kept telling him, man, I wouldn't move that horse out of 4 furlongs till someone showed they could beat me. But you're limited in the races if you do that.
Yeah,
so.
That was his problem. Like, couldn't find good races to make money on it.
That was it.
So
and then
he eked it up. He won a nice 5 furlong race, and I think you won some.
I won some 6 for. I think it actually won a 7 furlong at one point with it.
Okay, here we go. You got it. Looking at it, we've got. Sometimes it takes a minute to pop up there.
Winning Buck.
Maximize your profit. Now, I assume this one is out of Berkey's really good sire that has the word maximum or maximize in it. We got Winning Buck, Gary's horse. We'll come back to that. Perfect Balance. Is he out of Perfect Toy? Or does it just happen to use a name? Empire Trotter from Tony. Maybe Empire Maker.
Empire Maker horse.
Explosion from Extreme. Could be me from Sweet. Awesome Son. Never forget. Carlton. And never forget Creekside. Got to whip through them here because I got myself behind. And yes, Maximum Talent. I know that's a good breeder Berkey has. Coming off a nice win. Winning Buck. Gary coming off a real nice win as well. A 112.98. Rating at 134.03.
Really good breeding this horse as well.
Got a nice breeder. Perfect Balance is a homebred as well, but from Perfect Empire Trotter Tony's horse from Empire Maker and Global Trot. That's a real nice combination. Forgot to mention
dead
third place.
closer.
Dead closer here. Explosion. Extreme Studs got up for second from the 8 post last time. I think the race is getting ready to kick off. Could be me. Sorry, I did not get through them. My bad. I have to get to the race. And out they go with the 7 trying to come from the outside. This is going to be make or break. It's looking like break. Because Gary, I think if Gary wasn't there, he could have got by.
He's pushing on again.
Berkey's horse. What's that? Yeah, he's trying.
He's pushing.
He may get there. He may get there.
The bend may come too quick for him.
He might get there over the bend if he's still pulling. Depends on what your guy, if you're going to play hardball or not with him. He really is almost there. But
he needs an Alpine toll.
It is really taking its toll to get him there. But I think he might actually. Sort of hard to say. Yeah. All right, let's get to a different.
He'll not come in now.
Awesome Sun out in the lead. Berkey, perfect trip watching the two go at it there. Gary's horse hanging wide, might have something left. 4 wide, 3-4 wide. Tony, but look down on the rail, guys. Exploding. And Sweet's following him. The pace on this one might make a difference. All the fighting up front there. Yeah, hard to say. Someone might have some decent class, but looks like
early Jesus collapsing.
Yep, looks like Berkey has a nice horse here out of his homebred. Got a nice trip. Sweet's closing. Could be me. Tony's.
You're just going.
Nice wide by Berkey. Sweet, nice run. Extreme. That horse looked good the whole race. I thought you might get there, Tony.
Nah, he was wide all the way.
Yeah, he got the wide trip. Nice win. Nice advancing. That was a nice race to watch. I think that whole early on cost you, Gary. Everybody fighting against the 7. Okay, let's stop sharing this. Go to the next one. I don't think there is a whole lot of them today. Maybe only.
I think there's about 13 or something they counted earlier.
2, 3, 4. 4 more.
4 more.
Nice win there by Berkey. Now we're going to go look at the upcoming race and see what Gary's going to tell us about his. And we have Carlton Lodge in the 1 with Trafalgar. Empire Cougar out of the 2 is Tony's. Zen Explosion from Body Dazzler. Kind of wondering if there's some Zenyatta in that horse. Blue Raven, Extreme Studs. Zenyatta Loves Pizza by Berkey. Found My Colors, Flip Farms. Yada Yada by Sweet in the 7. King for Life, Chrisman in the 8. As we go through them, we have a Man of War Global Trot, which was the super combo not too long ago, I believe. Got him a second place finish. Empire Cougar, Tony's horse. Looked like he was either blocked or just steadily advancing and closed up for 3rd. You like this guy today, Tony?
This got a shot. Needs a good trip.
Okay. Empire Maker.
They all need a good trip, Tony.
He doesn't need a trip like the other Empire, though.
So it looks like your guy here, Gary, came out of the 4-hole, didn't like what was going on up front, and said, "Nah, I'll just kind of
drop back."
Yep.
I was actually surprised he finished second. He finished well.
Yep. He got second? Yep. Blue Raven out of Blue Ticket, which has been a pretty good sire for these eliminators. Got up for 4th last time. Zenyatta Loves Pizza. I've had some decent luck with Domino, but not necessarily in 8 furlong. I get more 6-7 furlong. Got closed for 2nd. Nice race. Flip Farms has horse Found My Man in Cigar Colors, homebred. Coming off a very nice win, kind of at the pace, either wide or on the rail. Not sure if he got a good trip out there or just had the class too wide. Yada Yada from Sweet. Got some Zenyatta blood as well. Burden I'm hit and miss with Burden. I've got some good ones and some not so good ones, but I guess you could say that about everything. Looks like he went out and fought for the lead and held on, or he just gradually got up to the lead almost. King for Life from Chrisman Gelding, winner of his last Eliminator, was in the 2-post. Looks like there might have been a speed duel outside of him, and he just said, all right, go on.
High ratings there.
Take it at the wire. All right.
118.98. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? It's hard not to like that if he can be close enough. Let's see. And wow, I made it before the race. What do you know? It happens every now and then.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
I might even get the break this time. Okay, Tony, Empire Cougar. Did we talk about him enough? Did you give the I don't think he's got any chance?
No, she's got a chance.
Oh, okay. Thought you were going to go with the pep talk to get them going by telling them they're not that good.
I didn't think she should go for the lead though, but
yeah. So we have the remnants of last race here, and Gary's loving every minute of it.
That's what Maine done the last time. Drop back and then finished.
And there's Chrisman. Where is he? I see. Oh, he's 3 wide this time.
4 wide.
Yeah. Sweet Source kind of moving up in the middle. It's going to be a 4 across here shortly. I like this one sort of in the back. Extremes horse, Blue Raven. He may just sweep by them all if he gets going at the right time. Right now, the
Maine would need to kick
Carlton Lodge horse looking pretty good. Chrisman, despite running 4 wide the whole race, it's moving up. Gary's looking to move up. Boy, there's not been, oh gosh, here comes Chrisman, here comes Berkey. I thought the 4 would be moving before now. Chrisman's going to grab this one, and Berkey's going to get up for second. And it's going to be, see if you can hang in there. Yep, I think you're going to get third. Pushes for 4th. Wow, the impressive win. Oh man, I should have had it on the winner there, I guess. Impressive win by Chrisman. Nice.
That's a few he's had the night from out wide running around the field.
What's that?
That's a few he's had tonight running out wide around the field and finishing on the stretch.
Yeah. I thought that horse in the back was going to get moving, but kind of
that couldn't be a homebred, could it?
Yeah, I don't know. let's not go there, okay?
I'm only joking. Couldn't help myself.
You will not be paid for this episode, as the contract that was signed prior said there will be no discussion on breeding.
That was a long discussion.
Right,
no, let's knock out in the head.
Okay. We have Elite Star. Am I in the right race? Yeah, I'm on the right race, right? Yeah. Elite Star from Gary in 1 post. Oh, we got Gary and Tony going to go right at it. And Berkey there in the 3 with Online Shopper. Tony's horse Goshen Bay. Philly. Zen Hawaii from Sweet. Let's go. From Foggy Dan Farms in the 5. 6, Trashy Trotter. 7, Trashy Trotter's Jake Dog. 7 is Perfect Trip from Chrisman. Now, it's a little bit different here. You only got to beat 3 horses. So do you strategize to get to the top 4, lay back, try to close up for top 4? Or do you actually just say, you know what, horse, go do your thing? What do you guys do in this situation?
I'm in push here. I'm going for it.
You went for it? Okay.
I never push at a mile.
No, can't say I ever have, but maybe that's the way to go. I don't know.
We'll see.
Well, we got through them, guys.
This horse is out of Elite twice. It won the Classic Championship twice, I think. So it's good. It's out of a good horse.
I didn't think
I hope I'm right behind you then.
Didn't think I had time to get.
I'll just draft behind you, Gary.
Yeah,
that's all right.
All right in there.
I don't mind if you win as long as it just qualify.
Exactly.
I don't think any horse has ever won every heat of the
No,
I don't know.
Eliminator. Huh?
That's a good question. Maybe Black Ferenzi if it won it, because it won every race it ever ran. I think. Just kidding, it didn't. But
No.
I don't know. Stan's horse, Arctic Warrior, might have done
They
it.
get the race up there and stop messing about.
Yeah, I know. I can't help myself. And Gary says, "I'm going for it. Come get me." And Jake Dog says, "Well, you can go for it, but I got more speed than you." And Gary's
That's
like, "Yeah,
foggy.
but I got the rail." So
That's
and
foggy,
Sweet's like,
wait.
"Oh, I'm going to play hardball." Okay, Tony getting a nice trip. Not a bad trip by Jake Dog. And a good trip again so far from Berkey and Chrisman. Let's just take a look at these fractions that Foggy is putting out. I think I might have called him Jake.
Yeah.
Those two confused. Foggy throws out at 22:36, pretty quick for a mile race, I believe. Gary getting a nice trip.
You'll see the pace collapsing.
Let's go back and see what's going on in the back here. Guys are going to be closing. 45:10 is super fast for a mile, I believe. Let's go back and see if these guys are going to hold on to that or not. I like Jake Dog. I like Tony.
Pace is collapsing.
And this is going to be closers versus speed as we come to the wire.
Here's Chrisman down the outside again.
Doggy. Here comes Chrisman. Here comes Tony. And the two Sweets hanging in there. Looks like it's going to be Jake Dog trying to hold off.
Well done.
Hold off Chrisman. He does hold off Chrisman. Tony gets up for third, and Sweet for fourth. That was an interesting race. All you speed junkies.
I knew mine was going to collapse coming near the end. Like I was hoping to get a bit further ahead.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Jake Dog won now because he was in a bit of a bad run there about getting any wins. So there's a couple he's got tonight, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He used to beat me every goddamn race, but I haven't been manhandled by him lately.
I think his stable was running better when it was SoCal.
Oh no.
Right?
I can't remember. I've seen enough Jake Dogs celebrating in a winner's circle over, but I you know what? Someone's going to have to come up with those stats.
Right, next race.
Yep, it's coming up. It takes a second. Another 7-horse field.
I'm Jake Dog.
Time sure does fly with Berkey. Miscut, Sweet Stables, gallantly trotting. Oh, I don't know if it's that global trot. Tiz Yada Zen, Jake Dog in the 4, Classic City Man with Flip. The 5, Flips typically likes to be out on the lead, I noticed. Princess Aurora, Chrisman, Monty Coast by Bobby Dazzler. We're going to whip through and see who's coming off a win or a nice run. And Homebred by Berkey, up close to win last time. Miscut by Sweet out of Empire Maker. Also, winner was near the pace and got up and won. Gallantly Trotting is Global Trot from Tony. Looks like he ran a pretty even race and got fourth. Closed to get fourth because he was back quite a bit. But
I think he was blocked the last race.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he really didn't have much to go. Looks like Tiz Yada Zen was getting a nice trip. Got up for the win. Classic City Man from Flip. Yep, went for the speed and held on for fourth. Homebred. Princess Aurora from Chrisman won, closed for a win. A lot of winning closers here. Monty Coast, Gary's horse, up for second, also closing. And that's the field. And let's hear what our guys have to say about their horses. What do you think, guys? Tony, go ahead and tell us.
She did a dead closer, but she probably needs a mile and 1/8. This is probably her best distance.
Oh, okay.
So she'll need a trip.
Gonna need a trip. Gary, you sending yours on push?
No. Not this time. Not this time. No, as I said, she's out wide. Hopefully she'll drop in and finish. That's all I can say.
Yep. Now, you guys get any enjoyment out of watching your race while you're on a podcast, or?
Oh, yeah, that's good to watch and share it with somebody, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Better than sitting there and blinding at the screen on your own, you know?
See, I'd probably start cussing or something. So
if I'm not on the podcast, I usually make comments on the side over here.
Yeah, that's true. You see you comment and appreciate that too. I'd like to see a lot of people commenting.
Anybody watching? I
What's
don't
that?
see much. Anybody chatting here? I don't see much activity.
Jake Dog says you're full of baloney. My name's Jake Dog, and on the Discord chat, Jake says you might be right about his rebranding results. Okie dokie. Gary off to the lead. Nope, guess not. Looks like Flip wants the lead, and I don't know why I said Flippy. Jake Dog is going to take the lead. Holy cow. He took the lead, and Flip's going to probably drop in for a nice spot here once he clears Sweet's horse.
Look at my horse. Went to the rail and bounced straight off the rail.
They're just not quick enough. He doesn't want to be blocked. He doesn't have faith in the two horses on the rail, and so he didn't want to be blocked, apparently. Let's look at Jake Dog and Flip up here. Jake Dog off to a pretty easy lead. Fractions and a little bit quick, but he really didn't get stressed out. So a lot of times if there's no stress on them, they can hang that pretty good. Let's see. Gary, your guy's still wanting to move up 3 wide. Going to see what the ones behind him have for him here in a second. Look at the Jake Dog and Flip, and guess who's coming up here on the outside? Mr. Chrisman. Jake Dog did have a surge, leader on a surge. Chrisman looks like he's going to get there. Going to be close between those two, but I think Chrisman's got him. Berkey's coming up on the rail to challenge Flip. Gary's coming up on the outside. Going to be close. Chrisman won that more than I thought he would. Jake Dog, nice run for second. Flip hung on with the speed wide, and Berkey on the rail. Gary.
Chrisman's in fire.
Nice race by Chrisman. 134.05. That was a nice run and wide. Man, he's got some kind of formula going, doesn't he? He always does, though.
There's a secret formula.
Got to see. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. You mean race strategy and all that?
Well, he's like Pancho in a way. He doesn't tell you anything. Hides his horse.
Well, I've got 2 through from 7 so far, which isn't very good.
I'm going to look at that Christmas horse. Yeah, it is.
You see if we're doing the next race, Lee, you've only 2 minutes.
Hey, you just back off.
I got 6 out of 8 so far in the money.
Nobody likes to show off, Tony.
Okay, here they are. Time sure does fly. Am I in the right race?
Yeah, that's the wrong race. We just had that race.
Yeah, okay. Silver Spirit, Creekside, Empire Strikes Back, Sweet, Whistling Birdie, Chrisman, found my
this one. This is the last one.
Perfect Lady, Bobby Det. Is this the last race? This is it.
Yeah, this is the
Golden
last
Ticket, Bryson Maximus is in the 6. We got a minute to go, so you guys, Tony, tell me about your horse, and I'll be ready for the start instead of going through them.
Don't know much about him. I don't have much faith in him. Maybe he'll win.
This is a real trainer on the phone or something. I don't know much about him. Maybe he'll win. I love it.
This is the second of perfect ties here in the Eliminator. So, I would like to get this one. Right.
Yep, 1 through and 1 to go. See, I have plenty of time, Gary. We still got 20 seconds.
Yeah. Maybe don't know what to do about a dead air.
Yeah, that's true. That is the worrying part when you don't know. I started having to make up questions when I have you guys on there. So, what color do you like to wear, Tony? Stuff like that. But a lot of times the guests come on. I don't have to worry about that with Gary because he's got his own agenda when he comes on. So once my show's out of the way, Gary decides to start asking the questions. The second hour is Gary. All right, race pop up here. The final Eliminator 2-year-old heat, round 2. Flip Farms wanting the lead. He does like the lead, and he runs well on the lead.
He does.
He's going to have a little time getting there, but he looks like his pace is going to get him there. And then we have Sweet working out with Creekside. Creek's on the rail. Gary's looking to drop. His horse just won't do it. Just will not drop down to the rail. Berkey's did. Gary is going to drop the rail. Flip got the lead. Further back, we have Golden Ticket on the rail. Tony advancing on 2 wide. Chrisman has yet to make his move. Coming through the middle of the turn. Flip looking comfortable out there on the lead.
Berkey's getting up the inside of me.
Yep. Sweet is advancing on the outside. Silver Spirit with Creekside. Thinking he might move a little more before now. Berkey really moving, probably looking for an opening. Gary's looking. Here comes Tony's horse. Let's flip over to the leader's view. And Sweet's horse coming through. Gary's horse making his move. Tony's horse coming through. Creekside's down on the rail. Berkey, Chrisman horse not going to engage. Sweet pulling away. Gary's looking to try to get to him for second.
I got checked.
Oh, yeah. You got checked. I didn't even notice that. Berkey third. And Flip with the speed hung on.
That's the one drawback of having a closer. The whole closes up.
You get your lanes messed up and everything.
Well, I'm just happy to have perfect ties, both of them through. A win on the second. Can't complain.
That was nice.
Does Pat get a commission or something?
Because Gary owns it, but we have the sire bonuses are coming, but I don't think it goes all the way back to the original sire owner, but I think the breeder does. But Bob will have to come on here. Not now, Bob, not now. But I mean,
stay.
He'll have to come on here and explain. I think he's going to have a show to go over anything but breeding, really. Some of the Breeders' Cup questions. He's pretty busy with all the changes and updates and everything else in his life. So I think he was going to host something, but we'll see when. Well, you guys want to talk about anything? Or
no, I'm just happy. I'm happy to get the 3 through that I wanted through. You know what I mean? The top quality sort of breeders.
I'm noticing ACDC on the logo. Is that a compensated appearance or? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know one thing that hasn't been done yet, and I just saw a name pop up asking me to invite him, but there's one thing that has to be done. Do you think any of these horses is the caliber of Forgotten Magic?
Well, I forgot all about Magic, Love Battalion, until you mentioned it.
Well, it's like 70 years old now.
I am contractually required.
Right.
That horse has to be mentioned once every show.
Right. Well, it's mentioned. Let's forget about it now.
That's probably why he's coming in, because he wants to come in and talk about it. But we'll see.
It might be tough now. There's more competition.
Oh, here he is.
The owner of Magic. Yes.
Thank you.
The only triple crown winner in the site's history. Well, you come on
Thank
right
you
when
very
the show's
much.
over. Nice run by your El Gran Senor.
Yeah.
How much for that horse? How much would you sell to Tony for that horse?
I have enough horses. I'm not buying any more for a while.
I don't know. Foggy's just looking at a scene talking.
He's probably watching a real horse race.
Foggy.
I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of the echo here.
Oh, have you got it on? Have you got it on Discord as well? If you have it playing in Discord,
yeah, I've got that all closed up, but for some reason I'm like, oh, I know what it is. I got to close the YouTube. Here we go. That should do it.
That's it. The YouTube. Yeah. Where you been? It's over now.
I had company. Sorry.
Well, tell him to get lost.
Yeah, no, it's Jackie.
About it.
It's Jackie. She wants to talk about her wedding and stuff.
All right. Are you paying for it?
Yeah. I was just going to say, get the checkbook out.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing to talk about.
Have you many checks left?
Huh? Luckily, I get some time to recoup. It's not until 2024. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of lottery tickets to buy before then.
Yeah. Yeah, my good one did well today, right? Tramadol?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won.
That's the only one I have left, so.
Yeah, your other ones kind of went out and got in the speed battles and didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You only need one.
They never had a chance, though. That's the reason I put them out like that. Mm. So
it was an impressive run by Crispin today. Yeah. Tony got how many through?
6 out of 9.
6 out of 9. Gary got his 2 perfect toys through. And I don't know, did you get any others through?
Quality bug. That's it. That's the 3.
I'm trying to think of who else. Sweet had some get through real nice. I'm obviously going to slight somebody. Flip, I saw, got at least one through. Extreme, mixed bag, but Crispin seemed like won the most. Or was there. And
Jake Dog got a few through.
Jake Dog. SoCal, we're going to start calling him because Tony has back branded him again now. So what do you guys? We got 3 and 4-year-olds heading into round 3.
I think I have 2 4-year-olds and 1 3-year-old left.
Is that tomorrow? One of those, or when do they run?
Yeah, I think the 3-year-olds tomorrow, isn't it?
No, 3-year-old just ran yesterday.
No, 4-year-olds tomorrow. I have 2 running and the 4-year-olds tomorrow night.
Okay, and you have how many 4-year-olds?
2.
2? Tony, you got any 4-year-olds running?
No, I run my horses all the time, so they have more than 2 wins.
Well, you got any in the 4-year-old? Well, Gary hadn't seen a lot of these horses in 8 months, so
these guys have.
I haven't even trained them.
I don't have a freezer like these guys.
Yeah, Gary's got the.
I tell you what, I fancy Pat's horses for the 4-year-old. Pat Donovan. I fancy his horses for the 4-year-old. Mm-hmm. He's a few nice horses.
One with the word Google in it, if I recall.
Google eyes.
Yeah.
That could be a danger.
Yep.
But again, it's the Eliminator. You know yourself, anything can win it.
Yeah, you're starting now. I mean, that first round, you can get away with a few, not the best trip, or if your horse has got a lot of class. I'm not saying all of them don't have class, but that first round, you can get away.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a tough trip or extra speed. You know, you're only trying to hang on for 4. Obviously, as you get deeper and deeper, that stuff don't work.
Yeah.
Jake Dog 6 of 7 through. I'm now going to move him up to 2nd place behind Crispin because Crispin won more. Tony, sorry, I'm going to have to move you back to 3rd in today's results. But you did get the award for this horse really don't have much faith in him, and then he comes up and wins.
Storms home.
The biggest
upset.
Or sound like Lou Holtz every time. Oh, you know that West Virginia State's a good team. And Notre Dame beats them 51-0. Foggy, what's going on, buddy?
Sir.
Ben Breed. No, I actually never mind. Don't want to talk about
No,
that.
I had
Hey,
four
what's this guy doing here?
3-year-olds. I had 4 3-year-olds that none of them got through.
None of them got through.
I had no 4-year-olds, and I have my one remaining 2-year-old. So
Wow.
One remaining. Okay.
that's it.
As I say, it only takes one horse, Foggy. It only
Yeah, I
takes
know.
one
I had a
horse.
terrible first round though. I had like 18 and only like 4 went through, so I was
Now
up
what-
against it right from the
What's
start.
I don't want to steal your thunder if you're talking about this tomorrow, but what's the update with Trillium?
Well, first of all, I don't know if I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm unprepared. I didn't really come up with topics or anything. You know what happens? There's a converse relationship between how much is discussed on Discord and how much is left to discuss on the podcast. So now
Yeah.
that thing they beat that horse to death, the breeding and stuff
Yeah.
on Discord. So I wouldn't really. I just don't want to talk about that anymore on mine. You know.
No,
so,
you know what? I decided to shy away from it.
yeah.
Gary tried to sneak it in, but you have you can do Eliminators tomorrow, right? A show on Eliminators, or
Yeah, but that's like going to look at $1 million open house. Why would I want to go look at a house that I can't buy?
maybe
You know,
you can. Buy.
so why would I?
Some people
look at
like
a
to go
whole
just
bunch
look
of
at the
Eliminators when I'm not in them.
decorated.
If I'm not in them,
Don't be selfish now, Foggy. Don't be
Well,
selfish.
listen, that's the way it is nowadays.
I wasn't in this.
So
I
the
wasn't
only
in
thing
these
I'll
when I had a
share is
show.
my COVID.
Oh dear,
Oh
dear.
my God. What time you got, Gary?
Why did you not enter? Why did you not enter Trillium in that 1.5 mile race with the rest of them?
Well,
Oh God,
okay,
you're gonna open a can of worms.
Here's what happened is I screwed up. I had the horse entered or queued up to go in that 1.5-mile stint, but I didn't realize that it closed the day earlier than typically does, and so I got closed out.
Yeah, the 48 hour.
So now I put him in that 7 furlong turf one, the 300,000 race, which I don't know. That's going to be a loaded field, I'm sure, and it's not my best distance. So you know what? We'll put him in there and see how it goes, and then wait for another better race. The only other choice I had was the mile on the dirt. That was an $80,000 race, and you know, why waste time on that one with that horse? I mean, I'll be involved in that race, but not with that horse. So
I'm looking forward to taking on Disco Inferno and that other one of Carton Lodges tomorrow night.
Oh, you got somebody?
I finished third. El Grand Maid finished third to you and Carton in the last race. What was it at running? Just looking here to see.
What race was it in?
Oztag finished third. Oztag Duel and Trillium. And
Oh, you were in last week's?
30. No, it was actually the World Stakes had run against you two.
Yeah, that's when Stan blocked me the whole race. And
You weren't
second or third. Oh, I thought you were talking about
El Grand Maid. Well, you certainly have the pedigree. That El Grand has been real good. Yeah,
absolutely love that horse, so do.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I like that.
And Persian Maid as well. He seems to be doing all right.
Yep.
But we'll see tomorrow night. So well.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. My guy hasn't shown it.
Right, well, I'm not being cheeky here, guys. I'm going to shoot because I have to go. It's getting that time of the night. I have to go and get a few things done.
Yep, we're wrapping up. But I thought before we went, Gary, I think you would really enjoy this as much as anybody. So I thought I'd give you something to shake your head to.
I haven't got the long hair anymore to headbang, you know what I mean? Flop it all away.
Yeah.
We're all baldies here.
Thanks for joining us. What'd you say?
All right. We're all baldies here now, apart from you.
Take steroids.
Yeah.
As you do. Right, look, I'll catch you soon, guys. All right. Cheers.
See you later.
All right.
Take care.
Well, we are going to wrap it up here Tony, congrats. We'll see you maybe next round when we're on. Maybe you can come on and tell us how bad your horses are so they can win again. So
I think that's my new strategy, you know.
Yeah. You and Berkey, you must have been following his school. All righty. Thank you, sir. And
Take
we'll
care,
see you
Lee.
next time.
All right, bye.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us or listening at a later time. And we'll see you next Friday.